But I mean, it's easier said than done. Because it's hard. There's mornings where I get up and I'm like, my body hurts. Like, I feel it really physically. It does hurt and I need a break. But mentally, I'm like, it could hurt, but I could work on something else that doesn't have to do with my legs. I could do upper body today.
Yeah, that's true shit.
Like,
that just goes with that drive that, like, we're talking about. Like,
yeah.
You gotta know you want it. Because if you think you want it, you need to figure it out. Because you wasting time. Like, you gotta, whatever you want to do, you gotta write it down and follow through. I told Reggie before, like, if you want to be in a certain place in a certain period of time, you gotta figure out and do the research what you have to do. And you put that down. Put all the things you have to do. You put it down. And underneath that, how do you do these things? What do you have to do? What you have to get to do these things? Each one. Then you break down. All right. And then from there, what else do you need? You know what I mean? Use extra research. Who you need to talk to, or what resources you need to tap into to experience or gain that knowledge. And you break that down. And then you go back. You just did that to all the things that you need to do to get to where you at. And you break down a lot more things. So you build a structure. You take all those bubbles and you make a checklist. And each day, try to check something off the list.
Yeah.
And eventually, if you really follow that, check that list off each day, you're going to get to the point where you're going to be at where you want to be at. You feel me?
It's facts.
And sometimes you might check off for something and you might form 2 more, 3 more checklists in it. And that's all right, because that's just the stuff you have to do. If you really want it, you have to do it. So don't look at it like, damn, that's something else. This is all right. This is something I got to do. But when I do it, I'm going to be closer to where I want to be. Because if you know in your heart that you're going to keep following through, like, time's not going to matter, because you know eventually you're going to have what you want. You're never going to worry about, like, oh, damn, it's one more thing, something else. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So
what else? I want it. Take it. Bring it. What's up? I'm going to get that milli.
Yeah, the result is guaranteed. When you move like that, you don't got to worry. You know your result's guaranteed.
No bullshit. You just got to figure it out. Like, really sit down with yourself and lay everything out. Everything you doing. If you know things you doing, it's not going to help you. One thing I know is smoking. That shit's not going to help you. So I got to, you feel me? Cut back, then cutting back. Keep cutting back. Gone. I could really dead stop, but it's just hard sometimes. But anyways. But yeah, no things that's going to hurt or slow down the process. You identify them and then work on cutting those things out. Whatever you got going on right now, whatever the problem, you got to work. All right, sit down. What's the problem? Don't even think about how, like, bias, how you think and how you normally handle shit. How do people solve this problem? And explore those different options. And those shits work. You one step closer to doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to learn how to coach yourself without thinking like yourself. Follow guidelines. You might learn something about yourself. You feel me?
Learn every step of the way.
That's why I'm happy Reggie, like, doing this Forex shit. You feel me, man?
Yeah.
Because he been doing it. I watch him through the days, get on a little video call, talk about this shit. He be doing it. That just shows commitment. Like, that shows, like, he found a niche that he's like, I like this and I want to do this, so he's going to do it.
You make money from that. Fuck with it.
Right.
3 years from now, he might be making $2,000 off a trade. You feel me?
Yeah.
Off one trade, and he might be at that point. He might be experienced that he's willing to gamble and do 30 trades in a day, because he knows, like, I don't think he'll really do that. Maybe 20 trades in a day. And if he's making $800 to $6,000 on a trade, and he did 20 trades, he might have lost 1 or 2. But damn, that's still a big game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You come up a lot. Over 10,000.
But the way he's moving, he's doing this shit consistently, day by day, and he's expanding his knowledge with it willingly by himself. Like, he's telling me shit that he's just learning. So it's like, yeah,
every day, learn something new. We're always learning. Our minds are always evolving. Like you said, in a year, there's no telling where you could be with that. Like off a you know,
give me 8
little
months,
investment,
bro.
and then
Not even a
bam.
year. Just give me 8 months. I'm about to be up, bro. That ass. I just be learning shit from multi-millionaires. Learning shit from people that already got the bread. You know what I mean? They living in the mansions in Miami and LA. You know what I'm saying? They got the jewelry and whatever. Rories. All they do is trade. Nah, he's investing. That's what I meant to say. He's investing.
He dumped the recycling.
But he's a trader as well.
Oh, okay.
But he said he be investing into this shit called Robinhood.
Yeah.
Y'all heard of that?
Yeah, but if you invest in that, you gotta invest at least, starting off at least $500.
Nah, no bullshit, bro. He be investing like 10K, but that's because he can do that though.
But starting off though, like if you're not putting in at least 500, then he turn it in. Alright.
Yeah, you gotta invest a few hundred to kind of get going.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean,
But like I said, like we might as well, like, you know, work hard to make that few $100s and invest it. And you know what? This is a time in our life to where we can afford to, like, you know, lose a little bit,
right
or
now,
we're gonna
bro.
gain a lot. Like, and we're gonna learn.
best time is right now. The
Through
markets
all
are
of it.
going Crazy.
But yeah, this is like when you hit 18 and you start off like this, then bro, you are set. But if you hit in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, this
Facts. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Be a hustler.
Those are starting to sound like gunshots, like 9 mil, like 9 mil, and it's moving around. It was right there, now it's right here.
That's what I'm saying. It really does sound like you be going around.
So this to prevent us, because if a nigga starts shooting around me, I'm gonna shoot. Like, and this because I know the bullets just start coming this way, but me shooting brings the bullets this way, and y'all around me, I don't want to have to do that. You feel me? So the best thing I can say is let's avoid the risk and just like, you know what I mean, leave this area.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Get money with it.
I'm telling you something. It was over there. I heard it deep.
Yeah.
And it was other gunshots. It was a different gun. Then it came over there, and that was a 9 mil. And then it's right here, and that's the 9 mil.
Okay. Sounds like it's getting closer.
Like, people are moving with it. They,
yeah.
like, I don't know if they just popping guns off, chilling, like, on some fun shit, or they chasing somebody, you feel me? They trying to get them. And someone comes around the corner, and they trying to get them. We right here. I don't care who they going for. You shooting around me, I'm not, you know what I mean? Because I don't forget, I'm still a soldier.
I'm mad.
Like, I'm trained to just react.
Something that I wear.
And I try to prevent that at all costs. Even though I feel like I can handle myself, I don't risk it, especially with people around me.
Yeah.
Cause, you know what I mean?
It sounds like it's moving though, for real.
Yes, Sirski.
Oh yeah, you know you a lot.
That was a good talk, though.